Hi everyone, I'm Karina,
Hi, I'm Emma.
and welcome to the Artist in You podcast presented by Moksha Canada. It is a podcast for this time to give artists a platform to showcase their talents.
And you can find us on all social medias under Moksha Canada.
Yes, make sure that you subscribe to this channel as well as following us on Instagram and checking out our Facebook page as well. And today we have a very special guest. We have Loren, so please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi, I'm Loren.
So tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and maybe about how you got started within this industry.
Well, I mostly started out by just singing in the car with my mom. And then I started performing a lot more and I started doing professional music. And it was very hard during the pandemic to move forward because everything was kind of like in a lockdown, like where we were. And it was kind of hard doing performances and just growing myself as an artist and trying to find people that I could write music with. But during the pandemic, it was mostly fun because as for me, I really like staying at home, but on the other end, it was kind of difficult, but also very, very challenging, which I really like that because if this ever happens again, like the pandemic, then I know how to kind of release my music and just grow myself as an artist.
Yeah, cool. So what have you been up to? Like, what's new? Do you have any new music or music videos or lyric videos or anything like that?
I recently have been working with an amazing team. I've been writing a lot of music, and right now we're just gonna kind of release it, or we're just gonna leave it off to the side, see what we're gonna do with it. But also, if this pandemic is ever gonna be over, I'm definitely gonna be doing more performances. And for music videos, I don't really know, but I might do more covers. And also, again, I might be releasing new music. And I also have my newest single, Enemy, which it's on my YouTube, and it's also on Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, basically all music platforms.
Cool, that's awesome. Yeah, so everyone watching, go check that out for sure. And so, Loren, you said you also do covers and things like that. So do you have like an artist or a couple artists that you cover most of the time? Like, do you have a huge inspiration that you look up to, or like a few people?
I don't really, well, my huge inspiration, I don't really do covers of her. She's right now it's Paramore or Ariana Grande, two really different genres, but they're usually what I look up to. I haven't really done covers of them, but I usually do any genre because I love all music, all genres, and basically I just sing anything that I like.
Nice. So, speaking of your inspirations, what would you say is your biggest piece of advice to other youth or people who want to get involved in the music industry?
I would say do it because one, it's very, very fun. And I don't know, just follow your heart. Just if you want to do it, you always need to try it out first, see what you want to do. And if you love it, then keep going with it. Even if people tell you don't do it, or if they try to bring your inspiration down, keep going because you don't need those voices in your head. And you just need to be yourself.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Emma and I always kind of say similar messages to that, like blocking out the haters, don't let it get to you. Like we really shouldn't care as much as we do about what other people think. And I feel like sometimes it's just natural human instinct to care so much about how you're perceived by others. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You are
definitely.
the main character. You're the main character in your own story, in your own life. So just obviously, be kind to others, respect everyone,
Yeah.
but just do what you want to do, you know what I mean? Don't let other people
Yeah.
don't let people put you in a box type of thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. you
Yeah.
can't let other people bring you down, because if you do, then it's gonna get to your head. So yeah.
For sure. Well, I think now would be a great time to show Loren's first video for you guys, so let's do that now.
Feel the sunset on us, the heat is getting strong. Moving to a samba, the night has just begun. Dancing on the rooftop to a favorite song. I feel it's taking over, don't want this all to stop. We had our toes in the sand, you were clutching my hand. There was stuff in the van, baby, take what you can. Feel the sunrise on us, the day has just begun. Just because the night is over doesn't mean the same for us. All I need is nothing, all I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is, all I need is, all I need is nothing, all I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is, all I need is you. Tell me that you want me, baby. Tell me that you need me too. Tell me that you want me, baby. 'Cause I've been worried and all I need is, all I need is you. All I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is, all I need is, all I need is nothing. All I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is, all I need is you. Just because the night is over doesn't mean the same for us. All I need is nothing, all I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is, all I need is, all I need is nothing, all I need is nothing but you. Haven't you noticed? All I need is.
Do you have any new music coming out, or like I know you said you were working on writing with some people. Can you tell me more about like the team you're writing with and what new music you have coming soon?
Coming soon, I actually have a new single called Too Soon to Say Goodbye. It's about my grandpa that passed away, sadly. And it's technically about how I didn't really spend a lot of time with him, and I wasn't really prepared for what was gonna happen, because my mom and my dad, they went on a trip because he was like sick, and no one really knew that he was that sick that eventually he would pass away. But because of that, I got really emotional, and he was basically my hero, kind of. And again, I didn't really speak Hebrew because he lives in Israel, and he only knew like Hebrew, and it was very, very difficult to talk to him, but I always tried my hardest. So because of that, it was very, very painful because I really, really loved him. So yeah, that's technically what the song is about. And again, it's gonna be coming out on November 19th. So go check it out. It's gonna be on all music platforms. It's not gonna be out on YouTube yet, because that is gonna come after.
Cool, yeah. So stay tuned for that, November 19th. Lauren's new song, what's it called? Too Soon to Say Goodbye. Yes. And it's good writing about like life experiences and things that's happened, because it's easier to write about how you're feeling and your emotions and stuff. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you know Ariel, but she wrote a song about her grandpa too, who passed. I love that song. So yeah, it's really good to write, and other people can relate too. So that's a good thing. So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that sounds like a really beautiful song, and I can't wait to hear it. And I'm sure everyone watching is also, really excited to hear it as well. But I was kind of just wondering while you were talking, like, what is your songwriting process like?
So right now, usually I would go to their house or to their studio, And we would sit down for a few hours, and for the first part we would talk about like what we want to do with the song, what type of story we want to say, and technically how I'm feeling. Um, and we take all those ideas, like we take all those notes and we put them into a song. It comes out amazing, and we just add on to it. We change a few things up, and it's it takes a lot of time, but it is definitely worth it. So yeah.
I
Awesome.
agree. Yeah, songwriting can be sorry. I agree. Songwriting can be like sometimes it can be frustrating and long and stuff, but it's worth it in the end. And it's good when you have a really good song, like you work on it so much and like you make improvements and stuff, and then you're just in love with it, right? So
Mhm.
it's good to make it as perfect as you want.
And like you always feel really proud of yourself after when you're listening back to the final product and you're like, wow, like I really created this,
You're like,
because
I did this.
yeah, exactly. Like, or you and like all the people you collaborate with and stuff, but like it's just cool because it almost puts it into perspective for you. Like, I really can make it in the industry. I really can make it as an artist because like look at how much potential I have and everything that I've been able to accomplish and stuff. So yeah. I think
Yeah.
that would be I think that would be a great time to show Loren's second video. So we will do that now.
What's wrong with me? Just say it to my face. You're a soldier through a screen. You try to bend me till I break. The tightrope that we've both been on was cut the moment that you crossed me. But you just drew the last straw. So roll the dice, the price is costly. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. Two-faced with a team. What's wrong with this place? Everyone I see has placed me with the blame. The tightrope that we've both been on was cut the moment that you crossed me. But you just drew the last straw. So roll the dice, the price is costly. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. What's wrong with me? I don't need another enemy. What's wrong with me? If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy. If this is what it's supposed to be, then I don't need your company. You're bringing out the worst of me. I don't need another enemy.
gonna play This or That, our traditional game on this podcast. So, do you prefer working alone or working in a team?
I would definitely say working in a team because it's very, very fun to work with other people and see their ideas. So
Yeah, I think me too. It's helpful and it's good like hearing other people's ideas, even though sometimes I like working alone and just like being alone, stuff like that. But I think
same.
Mhm. Yeah, sometimes I like working alone because, you know, there's there's a lesser possibility of there being conflict when you're just working with yourself. But sometimes when you're working with other people, you can have like disagreements. Like not even that, like you'll start fighting or anything like that. But like, two people might not want this specific lyric in the song, and then like another two people might want it in, and like yeah, so it can just be like differences of opinion. But overall, I'd say I prefer working in a group because ultimately, like, you just get stuff done faster. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the second this or that question. Okay, this is a basic one, but it's always interesting to see what people say. Sweet or salty?
Ooh, I would have to go with sweet. I really like sweet stuff because I don't know. I don't like really salty things because it kind of has like a bad taste to it. But I would definitely have to go with sweet.
mm, uh hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna say sweet too. I've been eating a lot of sweet things lately because I went trick-or-treating with my niece, so I have a lot of candy now. um Oh, one thing I was thinking is like I feel like people at like my age, like 16 or like older, should still go trick or treating. Like, why is it only for kids? Like
Definitely.
I think it should be for me too and kids my age. Like, you can't say you're too old for that. Like, no, you can't be too old for like getting candy, right? Like, I always want to get candy, anyways. um, but I get it. Like, older kids usually go to parties and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna say sweet, but I also love salty things. But yeah, so sweet.
I've been eating a lot of sweets as well because I actually went trick or treating too. um, and I'm 19, so I'm not even a kid, but that's okay. I went with like some younger people, so it's fine. But I think overall I'm gonna say salty though, because I always crave like like cheesies, like the cheese puffs and chips and
Oh
like pop
yeah.
stuff like that. I always crave that stuff. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, same. I crave a lot of salty stuff too, but I don't know. It's hard for me to decide. That's why I like the sweet and salty popcorn because it's like both.
Oh, now I'm actually thinking about it. I actually love those salty crackers.
Or no, sorry, never mind.
Uh, yeah, I always go to Costco and I always find them and I always beg my mom to get them.
They're like salty stuff is addicting.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Do you prefer a big party or like a small gathering?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I think I'd rather like a small gathering because if I were to have a small gathering, I'd only have like close people to me. And even sometimes small gatherings could only be your family, which I am so fine with it because I love my family so much and they've just helped me along my journey. And yeah, so I'd have to go with small gathering.
Yeah, I agree. I go to small gathering just because like I feel like when there's a lot of people around, I get like scared and like nervous. And usually like lots of people can like it can cause problems sometimes. But yeah, I think like smaller. I'd feel more comfortable because like I get anxious around a lot of people.
Same.
Mhm. Yeah. No, exactly. I get that. Like, here's the thing. I like both for different reasons. Like, I even went to a couple Halloween parties. Neither of them were super huge, but like, one of them was the type of parties where like you don't know everyone there, right? And so I do thrive from like I do thrive in like meeting new people, right? Like I love making connections and being like, oh wow, this person is so interesting, and you kind of like, strike up a conversation with someone, and you like maybe you'll learn something, or like make a business partner or something like that, just because you never know, like for me, like if I'm going to meet another artist or like something, right, at a party. But I do tend to get overwhelmed when there's a big party, and like it's just, for someone who has a bit of anxiety, it can be like kind of stressful. So overall, I'd say a smaller gathering, because you can actually talk to everyone there when it's a small gathering, rather than like, oh, I have no idea who that person is, and it's like kind of awkward or whatever. So yeah.
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 Okay, I'm gonna ask the last this or that question. Okay. Do you prefer being either really hot or really cold?
Cool.
Like
I
if you had to choose, like obviously no one likes either, but
Yeah. I'd have to go with really cold because again, there's a lot of things like that you could wear. Like obviously if you're really cold, it's not really gonna help, but at least you have something. Like you could wear like earmuffs, or you can wear like gloves, you can wear a hat, you can wear like a really, really puffy jacket, and like it kind of helps. But like with hot, like you can't really do anything because like it's gonna be like all around you.
That's a good point. I feel like cold, the question was, sorry, I'm like kind of lost, but the question was like too cold or too hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's a really good point, because like you could make cold into warm instead of like staying cold, but I don't think you can make yourself being hot into being cold, unless you can dump a bucket of oh my gosh, I can't speak. You can dump a bucket of ice or like water on your head or something, but it doesn't like make it go away, like it'll cool you down, but not forever.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I get that. This is really hard. I think maybe just to switch things up, I guess I'll say I'd prefer to be really hot, because when you're really cold, you can have like hypothermia or something. Is that what it's called? Right?
Yeah.
Like in
Yeah,
your
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when it's really hot, like that's not gonna happen. Like what's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think what's the worst thing that could happen if it's really hot? Like you just pass out, I guess.
If it's overly hot, you can get burned, or you can
You
also
can get a heat stroke.
heat stroke, which is like passing out, feeling faint and stuff. So
Yeah.
But like if you're really cold, wouldn't you pass out too?
yeah, you can like die from both.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, maybe I'll just say really hot. Yeah.
But those are like, you can only die if it's like extreme temperatures. So like
Yeah.
I think the reason why I say really hot is just because if it's really cold, I'm always like shaking, and I like can't do anything. Like I can't talk to people. Like I always think about like when we have winter performances and stuff. I'm like, I can't sing because I can't even like stand still. Like
No,
when
yeah.
it's out. Yeah.
I love the hot too. I definitely like summer over winter, but I feel like too hot, like you could also be like sweating and tired, not able to do things too. So they're like both not that good. But I don't like being cold, but I feel like you could turn the cold warm. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
I
get
actually
that.
really like winter more than summer.
Oh my gosh.
Not a lot of people like agree with me, but I don't know. I just really like winter because when it's like too hot, like it gets annoying for me. And I also really like the cold because there's more things like you could do. Like when it's like summer, like you just think about like going to the beach or having a picnic. But like when it's winter, you have like so many things you could do. You can go sledding, you can go fishing. Like a lot of people don't know, but like when it's winter, you can actually go fishing, and it's super like
Well,
cool because it has frozen fish.
isn't it like ice fishing or whatever?
Yeah, ice fishing, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But it's actually really, really like there's a lot of things you could do in winter, and I don't know. I just really like the look of winter.
Yeah, I like the look of winter and like Christmas and everything like that. But like I'm always so cold. Like I love the sun and summer and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Honestly, like, I don't hate both. Like, what am I trying to say? Like, okay, I don't hate winter at all. And I also don't hate summer, like, even when it's like super hot outside, right? But like, the thing with winter is that, okay, the thing that I think tops summer over winter is that, like, it's really dark outside in the winter. And
Yeah.
it just makes me want to sleep. And then, like, even now, like, it's really been affecting my schoolwork and stuff, and like just my schedule, because it's just like it's always dark. You
Yeah,
know?
I get that.
Yeah. Anyways, but you know what, we could debate about this for a while. But we'll transition into some regular questions now. So Loren, I was just wondering, do you have a favorite song or a couple favorite songs at the moment?
Oh, I think the song Misery's Business by Paramore. I heard that song and I like instantly fell in love with it. And also the song, I don't know if a lot of people know this song, but it's I've Had Enough, or The Red Means I Love You. They're both like really, really nice songs, and I've heard them and they're super good. Not a lot of people have heard it, but I got it from TikTok, and a lot of people have heard it and they're like, oh, I don't really like it. But for my taste, I love that song, or like songs. But
Wait, so
yeah,
you
I think
like Paramore a lot. So do you know You Are the Only Exception? Do you know that one?
that, okay, a funny thing about that song is that is the first ever song that I learned on the guitar.
Oh, okay.
Because that was like my first ever lesson. Um, so yeah, I definitely know that song.
Cool. Yeah, no, I love that song.
That is, yeah, that's a nice, like, sweet song. Okay, so I'm gonna ask like our typical question. It's like a big one we always ask. So it's, if you could invite 3 people to dinner, living, dead, fictional, or real, who would they be?
Oh,
It's hard, I know.
okay. I'll say living and fictional, like I'll do like separate. Living, I'd have to say, oh, this is really hard.
Like, you're gonna pick like 3 people living and 3 people fictional, or you're just gonna do
Yeah, three
okay,
people living.
sure,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
My mom, definitely. My dad, and I think my grandma. I love my grandma so much. And then 3 people fictional. A lot of people don't know this, but I really like anime. I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to pick, I'd probably choose. Oh, this is hard. Uh, Yumiko Jabami. Uh, she's a character. Um, this is really hard to pick. I'd have to go with L. He's from Death Note. And then I'd have to go with I'd have to go with Runa. She's from the exact same show as Yumiko. So those are 3 people that like from anime that I would really like to have
Cool, yeah.
dinner with, I guess.
What if it was like 3 celebrities you would have dinner with? Who would it be?
Ooh, that's a difficult question. I'd have to go with Paramore, Ariana Grande. Wait, no, I'd have to go with Paramore, Olivia Rodrigo, and Billie Eilish.
Cool. Yeah.
What? Why'd you change it from Ariana?
Why'd you put Ariana
I
Grande?
don't know. I really, I actually don't know. Because like
Hey,
if I were to choose,
Ariana has been in the industry way longer than Miss Olivia Rodrigo. Okay.
yeah, she has. I'm not gonna lie.
and Billy too. Anyways, I'm not trying to roast you or anything. I'm an Ariana Grande stan, so
No, definitely. I completely understand. Like Ariana Grande has actually been like for a long, long time. She was like from Nickelodeon and stuff.
Yeah.
So, which I get that, but I don't know, Olivia's songs, like, they kind of like connect with me more.
Yeah, they're cool. They're so like meaningful, and it's cool. It's cool how they're so young and already doing so much. Yeah.
Mm.
For sure, yeah. All right, well, cool. Yeah, no, I like those people too. I was just joking before, but yeah. So I just think now would be a good time for us to like wrap everything up. So Loren, if you could say all of your social media platforms for everyone to follow, that would be great.
I have my Instagram. It is just my name. It's Loren Aronov. If you guys don't know how to spell my last name, it's Aronov. The same thing goes for my YouTube channel, and same goes for my Spotify and Apple Music. It's all just my full name. And yeah, if you don't know how to spell my last name, again, it's Aronov. And yeah, those are all my platforms. And also TikTok. I forgot about TikTok. It's also just my name.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. So we're gonna say our social medias for everyone who's curious as well. So for me, my Instagram is at Karina.b, CARINAA.b, and I also have a tie-dye shop there on Instagram too. It's at To Die For Shop with the number 4. My Facebook and YouTube is just Karina Bianchini, and my TikTok is Karina Bianchini XO.
And my Instagram and TikTok are Emerald B Music, and my YouTube, Facebook, and music on all streaming platforms is under Emerald B.
Awesome. So yeah, everyone go follow us. You won't regret it. Also follow Loren and follow Moksha Canada at Moksha Canada on all social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and like and comment down below as well. And so yeah, thank you so much, Loren, for talking to us today.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.